Namaskaram aspirants. UPSC Prelims 2023 Paper 2. Both the papers are very difficult, lengthy, unconventional. I'm going to talk about Paper 2. This is the most inhumane paper that's set in the history of UPSC, I would say. Ideally, a question should take 1.5 minutes. It seems UPSC is not capable of framing the questions like this, because that's how the paper should be set ideally. 80 questions, 120 minutes. If you give 5-6 questions or 10 questions, that's fine. But most of the paper is like that. Most of the aspirants are able to attempt only 40-50 questions. None of the UPSC members can attempt this paper in 2 hours. And the syllabus is clearly mentioned, class X level. None of the class X toppers from any state can solve these questions. I can guarantee that. UPSC board members cannot solve this even. Okay, if at all they can solve 40 to 50 questions. The questions are way beyond CAT and GMAT level. I don't know what kind of sense went into framing this paper. It highly demotivates the aspirants who thought of preparing for civil services examination and serving this nation. You set this paper as a qualifying one. Why? Because you want aspirants to know the minimal basic things that would be helpful in public administration. You are not adhering to this. Okay? Whatever questions being asked, it seems most of them has no relevance to the public administration. No questions on averages, profit and loss, allegation, time, speed, distance, direction, syllogisms, clocks, only number system. Okay, and those questions even no relevance, most of them no relevance to the real world. Okay, real world application. And it just seems that for the sake of being unpredictable, the so-called toughest examination, okay, just for the sake of being called most toughest examination in India, UPSC, running out of ideas and setting the papers like this, which has nothing to do with the syllabus, no guideline. Like when you have a 80 question paper, 27 questions should be like easy, 27 moderate, 27 difficult. But more than 50-60 questions are like this, lengthy, difficult. Like for whom this paper is made? IIT, IIM graduates? What about the non-mathematics aspirants? How hard it is to train, these non-mathematics aspirants. They worked hard. Above that, the paper was like this. They lost an attempt. They lost 1 year just because the UPSC mediocrity. Okay, they are hiding behind this, being for the sake of being unpredictable, running out of ideas, wanted to try something new. But again, it's clearly visible. It's clearly visible that UPSC is running out of ideas, hiding behind this mediocrity. They should come out of it, clearly adhere to the syllabus and test what is being needed. There are vacancies. Choose the candidates against those vacancies, the top candidates. You set this paper as a qualifying one. The reason being, you want aspirants to have the minimal basic knowledge, but you totally testing. I don't know how that makes sense. So now everybody is empathizing. Okay, people was like this, that, Aspirants are complaining. But what is the way forward? If you don't let that there is a problem with this paper, not with you, you worked hard. There is a problem with the paper. If you don't let this, UPSC know this, you are going to suffer it again. One more attempt, one more year. So for this, we started a campaign. Our team drafted 3-4 hours, did that, but seems it's not working. We expected around 10,000 tweets, but hardly 100 tweets. People are saying, I don't have a Twitter account. What excuse is this? Tell me, you lost an attempt because of CSAT and you are saying you don't have a Twitter account. You don't find 10 minutes to tweet this. Don't take even 10 minutes. It don't take, 5 minutes. So all the excuses. Okay, fine. Now, what else can be done? So there are two ways. I started a petition on change.org, but again, it didn't gather more than 2,000 votes. So what should be done with that? We'll think later. But there are two ways which I feel definitely work. See, you cannot tell UPSC to reduce the cutoff, bring some normalization, or kind of scrapping. These are policy changes. It's not that easy. Files have to be moved from top to down. This is not going to happen. So what is the other way? I feel there are two ways we can make sure the UPSC knows there is a problem with the paper. One is representation. I will share the representation link. We can do this till June 4th, 7 days after the exam. So that's UPSC link. You have to log into that, using your roll number, date of birth. Once logged in, it will ask you which exam you are having problem. Exam held on what date? 28th May. Which paper? Paper 1 or paper 2? Paper 2. Which set? ABC, whatever. And which question? Thereafter, it will ask you to describe what's the problem you are facing. I am going to give a template writing for that. You just have to copy paste. The link to that is available in the pinned comment. Just click that link, copy the text from there, paste it. Thereafter, it will ask you to attach PDF. You must attach this PDF, the one which we have drafted. And thereafter save it and then finally submit it. It will directly go to the UPSC. See, they are not going to take any. This is a representation. Anybody can represent. You have nothing to fear. Don't fear they will say take some adverse action or no. That's not how the government departments work. To take any action against anyone, how many files have to be moved, how many signatures have to. And nobody is willing to risk their career for this. They don't do that. Government servants would be afraid to do that. It's not that easy. So I'm saying you nothing to fear this at all. So please, to file a representation, all you need is 2 to 3 minutes. The text is ready, the PDF is ready. 2 to 3 minutes. I badly want you to do it. If you don't speak for your problems, who will speak? Tell me. One more year you are going to suffer if you don't. This is the direct way to reach the UPSC. Whether institutions, Telegram admins, WhatsApp admins, celebrities, Twitter handle help us or not. Let's get this hard. Lakhs of people written the examination. I just want 1,000 representations. That would be enough to bring the UPSC into their senses. UPSC members. So this is one thing. Secondly, UPSC email address. If you go to the contact page of UPSC, then you will find a feedback-upsc@gov.in. We can do that. We should do both. Second would be kind of See, GOV mail interface is very bad. Most of the people don't check the GOV mails. Being a commission, they may check, but I'm not sure. Okay, so how the things like they do, would they seriously check the mails every day or like this? Okay, so I'm saying please use these both options. One, filing the representation. Secondly, mailing. Mail address and for subject rename CSAT to CAT. Okay, we have to mock them. If they are not going to stick to the syllabus, we'll clearly show them their we'll mock them. So the body is the same what we given in representation. In PDF you will attach this. Both the things have the same content. Okay, we are going to do this. After that we'll do the Twitter trending as well for 1 week. We can tag the social media handles, social media handles of politicians, celebrities, newspapers, okay, all these things. But these two are must. We are running out of time, 4 days only left. I want every 1,000 representation is minuscule of what how many aspirants give the examination. So it's in your hands. If you don't speak for your problems, who will? The trait of civil services aspirant is you speak for the problems, and you're not speaking. 100 tweets only I got. Okay, so please, this is for yourself. Okay, you must do this. And share this video with as many people as possible. Okay, and if you are a Telegram admin, please make your followers kindly do this. It's need of the hour. Policy change is very hard. Mindset change is easy. Once UPSC knows this, then there is a chance. Okay, paper should not be set like this. Okay, people are complaining, so they will come to the senses, and tomorrow they will rethink when they set the paper like this. So this is much easier than the second, reducing the cutoff. Those are next to impossible. Okay, requires so much work. It would be kind of very difficult for the UPSC. Okay, they have to convince the parliament, this, that, so many things are there. So I hope this is clear. You are going to represent for yourself. If you don't speak now, you will suffer again. Okay, please speak up for yourself. Thank you.